Said this the Kingship Podcast, living fast on the wingtips. G5 when we dash, getting fly. This light from our eyes, no we never fold. Speak the truth and we getting loose, standing on our toes. Said this the Kingship Podcast, living fast on the wingtips. G5 when we dash.
Hey man, what's up? What's happening, y'all? Man, this is another episode of the Kingship Podcast, man. It's your boy King Chills, man. Y'all know how we doing it, man. I know I say this a lot, man. I got a lot of my guests that come on here. They decades in, man. I've been rocking with these individuals for a while, and this guest is no different, man. This guest, man, I came into college with this brother, man. We met each other at 18. That's so crazy how, I'm 31 now. You know what I'm saying? Brother was 18, young, out here rocking it, doing whatever. But man, this is a good brother, man. I can't stress that enough. A good brother, a humble individual out here just doing the damn thing. Man, and on the podcast wave as well, man. You can catch him with Convos with Cozell, man. Hey, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, go tap into that on the Apple Podcasts and Spotify Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts at. But this brother right here, man, James Cozell, ladies and gentlemen. James Cozell, what's up? What's happening, my brother?
Hey, that's one hell of an introduction, man. You know what I'm saying?
I got to do it right, man. Hey, man, the thing is, I got to do it right, man, because the thing is, you got to, give them your flowers while they're here, man. You never know, man. Life is short, man. And a lot of times, we be in these spaces, in these rooms a lot, and it's just like, damn, I was a good brother, man, and I don't get the opportunity to tell people, especially when you don't get to talk on a regular basis. You don't get to tell people how you truly feel. So a lot of times if I get an opportunity for one of the homies to come on, I'm gonna do it up. They gonna know who you is now. They gonna know who you is. They gonna know who you is.
I appreciate that, man.
Always, man. But anytime a guest come on the podcast, man, we do what is called a mental health check-in. And I always let the guest go first. Basically tell us where you coming into the space at, how you feeling. You can be as raw, as authentic as you want, man. And we just start the conversation from there, man. So go ahead, take it away.
The cool thing about it is like I'm always getting you authentic. That's like,
hey, I love it.
That's all in transparency. So what was crazy, bro? I'm good now. You know what I'm saying? But as you called me like a couple weeks ago, bro, it was bad, man. It was bad. How people recharge differently.
Facts.
Like how do you typically recharge?
Man, I try to hit that gym. A lot of times for me, it's isolation. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's isolation. I step back. People they'll be like, man, I ain't heard from you in a while. I really don't. I don't know what's going on. And for me, I was taught, never letting nobody see you sweat and don't tell your business to everybody. Because sometimes everybody don't got your best interests at heart.
Yes, bro. And I feel like we both told the same shit because we're black men, right?
Yeah, you know it.
So, bro, a couple weeks ago, bro, I was out of it, bro. Everything was just irritating me. Everything was irking me. And I was in a bad spot to the point where I wasn't talking to nobody. Probably like 2 to 3 people. My parents, my brother, of course, you know what I'm saying? Probably like 2 of my closest friends, whatever. But bro, I was just angry. I was angry every day. I was waking up just hot. You know what I'm saying? It was because of work. You know what I'm saying? It's because of life and shit. Like, a whole bunch of bullshit was just hitting me, bro. And I was upset. So I was going to the gym. You know what I'm saying? When you go to the gym mad, you lifting more than you know.
Oh, man, you in there hitting mad.
Oh, bro, I'm in there getting it.
Everything. I'm PRing everything.
Like, bro, put some people on these motherfuckers.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
Get it
bro,
in.
I'm on the fucking treadmill. I'm hitting that motherfucker. I'm like, damn. And then I got done with my workout. And I was like, nah, that ain't enough. That's how mad I was, bro. So I went on there and did another 20 minutes on the treadmill. I'm like, yo, this is crazy, bro. And I'm like, yo, if I could transfer this type of energy into some shit that I actually want to do, it could be a dangerous thing. You know what I'm saying? So I had cut off everybody. I wasn't talking to nobody. And a lot of my friends at the time, well, nah, I said it, women, right?
Call it what it is.
Bro, like I was getting called everything in the book. You know what I'm saying? Fuck nigga. I was getting called weird. I'm corny for like just cutting them off.
You acting real different.
I
just think it's funny how the classic one-liners.
No, it's wild. It's wild because it's like it had nothing to do with them. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's like I feel like only a black man will understand where I was coming from. Like, yo, in order for me to recharge, I got to get away from everything. Like, I don't want nobody talking to me. I don't want nobody's advice. I don't want nobody trying to, hey man, you know, trust the process and all that bullshit, bro. Like, I don't want to hear none of that, bro. You got to wait till I shake it. And the way that I shake it is just being away. I don't know when I'm going to shake it, but I will eventually. But I got to get away from people in order to do that. But bro, when I got back, man, I was like, fuck it, I'm about to start this podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Hit the ground running from there.
Bro, this motherfucker's doing really good, bro. And I'm excited, bro.
Hey, I'm happy to hear that you was able to transfer that into something that was great, because a lot of times, you know, like you said, it's hard when we speak of that. I know that feeling when you just mad at the world. Yes. And you don't know why you mad. You wake up angry. Everything, no matter what's going on, it could be the slightest shit. You be at the work spot, man, go on somewhere with that fuck shit. I ain't got time for none of that. Talk about, bro, gone, man. Because I really want to smack fire out of you, but you know, I'm trying to be professional. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it be the littlest shit, but at the same time, it's like you got a lot of shit coming out. And then, like for me, I'm in a relationship, so for me, it's a little different. You know what I'm saying? Even if I do isolate myself, it's one of those things where it's like, okay, I isolate myself, but it's like, damn, I still got to be accountable for this other person that I'm with, because 100%. Regardless of the fact you separate yourself too much, they start to detach as well, and it's like that person wants to be able to be there and help you, and vice versa. But if you detach so much to the point where it's like, well, what's the point am I really here for?
100%.
But when you're single, it's different.
Yeah, bro, when you sing, it's like it really doesn't even matter, because it's like, all right, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not really worried about nothing. But it's like, even when you're in a relationship, I felt like on her end, she was probably like, yo, what can I do to help you? And you like, there's nothing you can do to help me. Like, there's really nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing at all.
Like,
and
me talking to you.
Say. And it's not to say that I don't have the answer for you. I really don't. I really don't.
I don't, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just something that men do, bro. We just get in these modes like, all right, man, I'm tired of everything. Let me just chill out for a little bit to recharge the battery, bro. And I was in my Bible, bro. I was like, all right, I got to figure this out. And I'm good now, bro. Like, I'm amazing, bro. I've been happy. You know what I'm saying? I'm ecstatic. And like I said, bro, the podcast is doing really good. I feel like I'm really on to something.
Hey, I'm glad to hear that. First off, that the podcast doing well. I done checked out a couple episodes, man, and I got to tell you, man, if y'all haven't checked in, again, I'm gonna get the shameless plug off. Convos with Cozell. If you ain't checked in, you ain't tapped in, go tap in with my man. He got some good content over there, man, and I promise y'all won't be disappointed. But for me, I say for me on the mental health side, I can understand that. Like, for me, it's hard because as a teacher, you know what I'm saying, in the education field, I'm tired, I'm stressed, I'm sure down. You know what I'm saying? It's like, for me, I got a passion for this because I'm with my students a lot. I give 110%. But a lot of times, like a couple weeks ago was a teacher appreciation week. And it's cool when you get the nice little gifts and stuff, but I had actually put out a post. It's like, a lot of y'all don't understand what educators really go through. Yep. It's not just a week. You should appreciate them 365.
That's your whole life. Like, legit, bro. Legit. Man. Then on top of that, you dealing with which age?
I'm in the middle school, so 6th, 7th, and 8th.
Yeah, the dickhead. Bro, those are dickheaded children, bro. You know what I'm saying? The little assholes. And you got to deal. How many students in the classroom?
About 30.
You see what I'm saying, bro? That's 30 different personalities.
And it's so wild because I'm gonna be honest with you. The kids is the easy part.
It's the parents.
It's the parents and the damn adults. Man, I be like, hold on. You know, I come in the building, it's like, now you know Lil Tim been acting a fucking fool all day. They know. You know, I done sent you an email, a call, a text. You done got every damn mode of communication.
Yeah.
Excuse me, may I speak to Lil Tim, parent or guardian? Voicemail. Now you know damn well you didn't see this damn phone call, but see, as a black parent now and growing up in a black household, you be like, don't make me have to come up to that school. Yes. If they call me, I'm on your ass. So I understand it, but when you on the other side of it, it's just like, wow, this crazy. And two, it just made me realize why a lot of my teachers just did not give a fuck. Like, honestly, I really understand now why some of them, like, you be like, you know, when they roll that TV thing out there.
Oh, yeah, bro.
You know, oh, man, I look, do what y'all gonna do. I'm cool. And I understand that now because it's like, you're tired. You just want, and like right now, we got like 5 weeks left. I'm limping to the finish line, homie. I'm limping to the finish line, but I'm in the spot now where it's just like, okay, I see the light at the end of the tunnel. I understand what the purpose is that I'm trying to do, and trying to keep up with podcasting content, trying to get everything out. It's tiring, but I also understand for me right now, this is something I want. This is something I love. This is a passion I want to do. Why not do this? Because I'm gonna be honest with you. Yes, I love what I do, but I don't want to have to work for somebody else's dream forever. And at the end of the day, I know eventually I want to make something more of what I'm doing right now. So that's what I'm trying to do. And hopefully, and honestly, this is a form of therapy for me. You know what I'm saying? To keep it a beam, this is a form of therapy for me. And it took me a while because we had this conversation off air where it's like, I was nervous. I didn't know how people would take it a lot. And I say that a lot, but I can't stress that enough because I was overthinking it. I was overthinking it to the point where it's like, damn, bro, like, why are you really doing this? Are you doing it for their approval or are you doing it for yourself? And then I just say, this is my form of therapy. This is my form. You rock with it, you rock with it. You don't. And that's cool. If you know who I am as a person, as a man, then you understand why I speak the way I speak. And even if you don't agree with my perspective, you can understand it and you can respect 100%. It and we can have a conversation about it. 100%. And you'd be like, you know what? I know Chell's for real. He ain't a bad dude. He might just see it differently and maybe I see it differently. And we can respectfully agree to disagree.
100%.
But that kind of segues into the main thing that I low-key want to talk to you about. Because I know a lot of times you talk about relationships on your podcast, trusting the process and different things. And sometimes some of those takes, can be hot. Some of those takes can be something where, okay, that's agreeable. I understand that. Like your trust the process take, like you said. Like, don't nobody want to hear that right now? I'm going through it, bro. I don't want to hear that. I ain't trying to deal with none of that. You know what I'm saying? Because, you just like, okay, we watch the Sixers now. Everybody like, okay, yeah. But them first 4 to 5 years when they were trash. If I'm a Sixers fan, somebody got to see me, goddamn. I'm a season ticket holder or something. Somebody got to see me. That we ain't going for this. Like,
trash, bro.
We tanking just the tank? Oh, nah. So, with that being said, first and foremost, before I even go into this topic, I want to say, rest in peace to Kevin Samuels.
For sure.
Give out his proper respects, and make sure that him and his family can grieve in peace and actually grieve. Understanding that first and foremost, he was a black man at the end of the day. And whether if you agree with him or disagree with him, respect that man as he goes on the other side and cross over to the other side. Yeah. And that's kind of where I want to start it off at. It's just kind of interesting to me how a lot of us, well, I'm not going to say us, but a lot of people have just demonized this person. Like, honestly, he's only been on the circuit like low-key 2 years. And it's like, he's a cancer survivor. He's did different things, but it's like people only want to focus on the bad or him talking down on black women. So kind of what's your perspective on that just from the start, and we'll go from there.
So the crazy part about it is I fucked with Kevin Samuels. So this was quarantine year 2020.
Hey, they're gonna get on you now. They're gonna call you like
I tell you what, I don't give a hot damn. You know what I'm saying?
My man, hey,
bro, my takes don't even be hot though. Like my takes are always very objective, bro. I call this spade a spade, and that's on anybody. You know what I'm saying? So this was like back in 2020. I was listening to a podcast called The Roommates, right? And they had him on there. I didn't know who he was. So when they had him on there, the series was called Lessons I Wish My Big Brother or My Father Would Have Taught Me. It was like an 8-episode series or whatever. And then Kevin Samuels on there, showed up in the suit, boom, he talking that shit, right? He talking about us for us. And I was like, okay, well, let me go see what this dude's page is about. And this was before he blew up. He used to talk to us. And he used to light us up.
Light us the
at
fuck
a high degree, bro. A high fucking degree. And before that, he was image consultant. Image consultant, yeah. So he'll talk about the colognes to wear in the spring, the 5 pairs of shoes you need to have in your closet. And then he made an episode called Lessons Your Daddy Should Have Told You. It was like an hour long. And he was just lighting into us, talking about, how we don't take care of ourselves, we stink, we broke, and all this shit. And the thing is, he can get away with that. Men, we're told to take that. Take it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Man up, fight through it, all this shit. And that's cool.
Because of society, honestly, we are expected to be the provider, the person to have your shit together. That is expected.
And we okay with that.
Yes, we understand. We understand that burden and we wear it on our shoulders well. 100%. Most of us, for the most part. 100%. If you're an upstanding man, you're going to wear that burden. You know what that comes with.
For sure. And from a black man standpoint, the only motherfucker that can really come to a young adult black male is an older adult black male to check you. Like, hey, nigga, you're lazy, or you need to get on your shit, or you fucking up, or you being stupid. You know what I'm saying? That's what dads are for. So the episodes when he started bringing the women on.
Hey, speak on it, cause I'm gonna come after you. I'm gonna follow up. Go ahead, speak on it.
The episodes he started bringing the women on. I mean, okay, so here's how I look at it. With men, you can speak English, right? You're speaking English. I can understand. I can take somebody that Kevin Samuels could say to me, and I can use it and learn from it. With women, you got to speak Spanish. You know what I'm saying? Because we can't talk to them how we talk to each other.
Not at all.
If that makes sense.
No, it does.
Because it'll get to the point where a woman will be like, okay, I understand what you're saying, but I don't like your tone or your delivery, so I'm gonna just ignore all of it.
Exactly.
Which is some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But at the same point in time, it is what it is. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, as men, we have to learn English and Spanish because we got to translate what we want to say in a way that they'll understand it with our tone and our delivery being tasteful.
Right.
So I'm not saying that, I follow everything that he said. Like he was like, oh, my leader and nothing like that. Nah, by no means. You know what I'm saying? He had a lot of good points. Delivery, we could argue about that. I don't really care though. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you didn't have to watch the show. At the end of the day, you didn't have to watch it. You could have cut it off. You feel what I'm saying? But the thing is, when he was talking about dudes, that wasn't making him the big bag.
That was not going viral because it wasn't expected.
Because we be like, exactly, you're expected to talk to dudes like that. So we just like, all right, whatever. But when you see a dude talking to women like that, you're like, wait a minute. And they pushed him. They the reason he went viral. It wasn't us.
And I think that's funny that you say that because I spoke on that the other day where I was like, whether you agreed or disagree with it, most of the people that's talking shit, it's like, y'all liked, shared, and pushed his content. Yes, there were men that pushed the content as well. We're not going to ignore that. But if I ask people, hey, did you watch just the clip or did you watch the entirety of the show?
In the end, and they never watch it.
They only watch the hot button takes. And we understand that in social media or in the media period, it's just like in the news. If it bleeds, it leads. If it bleeds, it leads. If it's hot, it's going to go. We want to hear the controversial shit. We don't want to hear you talking the normal shit, the shit. It's just like in the rap music. When they talking about smoking on this, killing this, that's what's hot right now. So we gonna listen to that. That's what people take in. So it's funny to me too. It's like, yeah, the rhetoric. Okay, we can argue that. I'm not gonna we can argue that. Okay, I'm not gonna sit up here and invalidate that for a lot of women. If you felt a certain type of way, cool. But he also had a segment where it said he had smoke sessions where you could come on and disagree with him.
Yeah.
You also had to call in knowing what okay, it'd have been different if it's okay, let's say he did this 15 times. Yeah. Okay? By the 15th time, I ain't no fool. I already know what's coming on. You're calling knowing what type of person he is. If that truly is how you feel, so you either rock with it or you really just trying to think you're going to change something. And I think a lot of times, a lot of women did not want to hear the truth. Now, did everything he say, was everything he said God-like? No. And I think it's just like with anybody. It was an opinion. You take some with a grain of salt. And if it don't apply, let it fly.
100%.
And I think a lot of people was in there just like, oh, well, he talking this and he disrespected black women, da, da, da. I say this. I look at black women and say, how many times do you disrespect the sister next to you? How many times do you? No, we gonna go there. We gonna go there. They ain't gonna like it, but I'm gonna speak on it. Yeah. Am I lying?
Nah.
Am I lying?
100%, bro.
The sister next to you, cause you don't like the way she look. You don't like what, cause she got your nigga, or she got a nigga that you want, or whatever it is that you don't like. How many times you uplift that sister? How many times you a dog that sister? Hell, go in the shade room.
Yeah, bro.
Look at the comments, and when somebody, if it's not somebody that you align with, and look at the comments and how hateful it is. And that's to each other. So now you mad because somebody else said, now granted, if there's certain things I'm not with, we're not going to be just calling women out here bitches and hoes and out here just doing that. Okay, there's a level of decorum and respect that 100%. Needs to be adhered to. But now it's just funny to me, like even in this man's passing, where I'm looking at a lot of these folks, like I saw Vivica Fox talk about, yo, karma. So it's his karma that he passed away? What type of shit is that? Like, it's just wild to me, the shit that I've seen. Bro. Like, so you're telling me he deserved to die because he had an opinion in life, just like you had, because you had an opinion. That's wild to me,
bro. I had seen some lady had posted something. She was like, "Yo, like he really helped me out and yada yada." Bro, they in the comments dogging her. I'm like, what? Oh, you pick me, bitch. I'm like, wow, like y'all just can't just let something. It's crazy. So you know what the crazy part is about the red pill community on YouTube, right?
Mm-hmm.
If they don't like the type of stuff that Kevin Samuels was saying, they haven't heard anything. It's some motherfuckers on there that I watch that go crazy. And now that Kevin Samuels is gone, someone has to fill that gap. So you about to have all these other red pill, black pill motherfuckers coming out, calling out women, calling out blue pill beta males, as they call them, bro, and just flat out lighting shit up. And because you seen that movie, you seen the Joker, bro. When the Joker died, more Jokers come up, bro. That's just what it is. Because now you got to fight for your marketplace now. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
especially when the head honcho is gone.
It's gone.
Everybody's going to be the king now. Who's gonna be the next person to take that throne? Who's gonna be the next? And the
next one about to be a lot more off the chain than he was.
Because honestly, he was an OG type, older male.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Again, was everything he said on par? Or God, you know, like should be taken as the Bible? No. But I think to me, it's like I said before, if it don't apply, let it fly.
100%.
Why are you so triggered by it if it don't? But if it's something that, all right, he's just talking. I ain't got shit to do with me.
Yeah, bro.
Like that, you know what I'm saying?
And the crazy part about it is, bro, is like, and honestly, bro, we live in this space where everything's digital, and that's fine. Everybody can have their own opinion. That's fine. I'm not saying you can't say you glad he dead. You can say whatever you want. What I'm saying is, bro, even for us as a community, that's a new low, bro. That's a new low. And we didn't talk a lot of shit. We didn't say a lot of shit. We didn't did a lot of shit. But to be excited that somebody died, that's just fucked up.
It causes a divide. I had a conversation with one of my brothers where it's like, where do we draw the line? I think whether you agree with the message or not, it got the conversation started about the black community and how we love each other and how we would rather care so much about the aesthetic and what it looked like instead of the actual love itself. But if you're going to care about the aesthetic, this is what you're going to have to do.
100%.
Like this is what it comes with. Like you may not like that, but it's like we have to, again, am I somebody in the position to tell somebody who to love, who to be with? No, I ain't no high value man. I'm a regular nigga out here just trying to make a buck. You know what I'm saying? I ain't in no position. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to ascend to that point to get some money in my pocket to make sure I got generational wealth to take care of my family. But by any means, I'm not also out here just acting like, hey, I can bag every 10 in the book. Yeah, now, I'm gonna have that confidence, but we as males also understand, like, let's be real. Like,
yeah, bro.
We gonna talk amongst the homies like, hey, yeah, I want her. I'm gonna try to see if I can bag that, but you know, it might be some work. I might have to put in a little work, and we know somewhere it's like, oh no, I got this in the bag. This my league. You know what I'm saying? I can ball in that league. Something you got to pay to play sometimes.
100%.
And that's real. And I think a lot of people got offended by some of those rhetorics because it's like, you mad because that's what it is?
It's tough love, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's tough love because the issue is, it's like when you look at the dynamics of every other ethnicity, bro, they cool, bro. And I'm not saying that I don't be looking on YouTube for like a white Kevin Samuels or a Hispanic Kevin Samuels or anything like that. I'm sure they got their issues and stuff like that. But to me, bro, I would say that the most powerful couple, bro, and I'm just saying,
is the black couple.
Thank you. And you see that the issue I have, bro, is that the fact that they try to pull us apart all the fucking time. So not only is black man against black woman, it's also light-skinned men against dark-skinned men. It's also straight men against gay black men. You know what I'm saying? It's also light-skinned women against dark-skinned women. It's tall guys against short guy. And it's all in our community. We don't even care about that dumb shit.
All the different divides in one community, and you wonder why we can never come together and handle our business. Because honestly, personally, first off, what you do in your household shouldn't affect me. Period. If that's what you choose to do and that's who you love on, be great, and I 100%. Hope it works out for you. But 100%. There's other shit in this world that I feel like we as a community need to be focused on. You got a motherfucker out here, George Zimmerman, that was still out here trying to sell a damn gun and still trying to get it. And he's still doing what he's doing. I'm gonna say that because of the YouTube, and I'm gonna be. But we understand what it needs to. We understand what that needs to be.
We know what
needs to happen with that. We getting killed by the masses by cops on the daily. Stories that you don't even hear. Shit, we still dealing with our own shit within our community. Like I said, and a lot of the times where I get frustrated is because for us, we so focus on these blog sites and these other things. Like, bro. We need fuck all that other shit, man. We need to be on our generational wealth.
You know what it's doing though, bro? You know what it's doing? Like all these divides, bro, it's making us not even want to date us, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's how they keep us in this system, bro. Because when we was together, bro, Black Wall Street
booming. They had to come tear it down because they knew what the power that held.
Chill. Can you imagine that shit still be thriving today? Where where other ethnicities will have to come to our neighborhoods and give us their money. They wouldn't be able to take that shit, bro. That's why they had to get rid of it. Bro. And they got to keep us away, bro, because they already know, bro, we control a lot of shit, bro. We control culture. We control the influence on sports, media, social media by far, bro. You see what we did for the one chick who was rapping fucking Lil Baby? We did that. She went viral because of us. We was, oh shit, she invited to the cookout, yada yada yada.
And that's they don't give a fuck about our culture. If they'll rap it, but when it's time to be black for real, them motherfuckers is ghosts. That's why I don't even be entertaining that foolishness, man.
Bro, other ethnicities probably seen that video like, okay, whatever, and walked right past it. But us, oh shit, you see her rapping this Lil Baby at the wedding.
Word for word.
Bar for bar.
Hey, make sure you get her a plate, and make sure the chicken hot too. Hell no, lay your ass over there.
You feel, but bro, that's what we do. But we got a lot of like, bro, we pushed Cardi B. She was a stripper, bro. Kodak, what the fuck? Bodak Yellow came out. All of a sudden, everybody started pushing her. Cool. We know we have the power to do that with anybody in our community. We just did it with Kevin Samuels. And you mean to tell me that where we draw the line is somebody having a difference of opinion and we like, okay, fuck that, we're glad he died. As a community, that's our fucking response to that?
You know what's crazy? I'm gonna throw this out there.
Yeah.
As educated as we are, why can't we have a respectful disagreement? As educated as we are, we'll use education in the black community as well, especially our black women, no disrespect.
Yeah.
As educated we are. You know what? I may not agree with that, and I respectfully disagree, and this is why. Here's my facts, boom, 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 boom. Especially some of these higher, whether you have a bachelor's or a professional degree in anything else, you telling me you can't articulate your point?
You feel me?
You can't sit up here and articulate your point. When you ask a lot of people why, well, it's just because of the rhetoric and how I say. I done seen some of these women talk down on men like they damn child.
Oh, bro,
sit up there and dog them and then be mad because then when he grazes his voice, oh, why would you do? What you? Bro. I'm gonna respect you, but hell no, you not my mom
at all, bro.
I'm grown as hell, like
bro. So like watching any of these influencers' content that speak on relationships and stuff like that. The issue is it always gets singled back down like, yo, this is black women, this is how black women act. When in reality, they're talking about modernism. So it's basically the modern woman's thinking, not black women. But sometimes it gets associated with black women because most black women think in the modern era because we have, the City Girls, the Cardi B's, and the Megs Thee Stallions and all that, and it's Hot Girl. And I'm okay with all of that. I love Hot Girl Summer. You feel me? I'm with it.
Let it be what it is, and I'm gonna go ahead and play it cool. I'm gonna go ahead and play it cool.
I'm with Hot Girl Summer. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they just get associated with the modern style thinking, and then those who call in on his show were always just happen to be like that. I'm sure like nobody's attacking black women or want to attack black women at all because we know what comes with it. It's the thinking. It's the modern thinking. Same with like you ever seen Fresh and Fit? Fresh and Fit. They be having a bunch of chicks on their table. Modern thinking.
Some of the stuff they say though is
it's off the wall.
That's a different thing. That's the thing. Now that you brought that up, that's a different lane. So it's just like, okay, some of the stuff they say, I understand why they get some of the vitriol and why they get that. Because I ain't gonna hold you. Some of the I just be like, bro.
Yeah, they wild, bro.
You wild. Y'all wild.
But it's entertaining. It's entertaining.
And that's the thing, like, there's an audience for that. And this is just like, honestly, before a lot of this stuff come up, could you actually say that there was a community of men that could come together and express how they truly felt without feeling backlash, feeling remorse, or feeling like they had to hide behind their feelings? We had this discussion when we first came on here about how you being mad at the world and not knowing how to discuss that unless another man understood that plight of what you went through. And it's like a lot of people say, well, men want this. How you know what I want? You're not in my body. You can't tell me. You cannot tell me what I want and what I need. Only I can. Just like I am not a woman. I've never been a woman. You know, we could talk about that with the Roe versus Wade.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not a woman. I can never be a woman. So who am I to tell you what to do with your body? So in that same respect, I would like, hey, this is what I am looking for. You know, it's just like when we talked about preferences.
Yeah.
Like,
bro, what's crazy about the Roe thing is that first of all, like I said, hey, motherfuckers want to get abortion, let them get it, bro. My issue, right? And I always got an issue with that because I rock with the Most High, bro. 100%. So when people like either take a biblical verse out of context or misquote the Bible and stuff like that, I don't really like that. My issue is like, so when they talk about abortions and they're like, yo, you shouldn't be killing nobody because the Bible say, you know what I'm saying, that's when I kill and all this other stuff. Cool. It says that. But what about that other shit that you got going on in your life that you're not worried about? You feel what I'm saying?
I was told that I grew up in the church. A sin is a sin. Don't matter if it's murder. Don't matter if it's this. And my thing is, speaking on that, it's okay not to abort a child. But what about that black man that got killed in the street? What about that it took to 2022 for y'all to finally approve an anti-lynching bill as a hate crime? What about these things that's okay? Like I see a whole lot of, or I even go a step further. And I said this on one of my last videos. I said, how are you going to tell somebody what to do? Was you there conceiving that child? Okay. So if I asked you, would you be willing to help that child? How many of y'all actually going to put some money to it?
Bro, I seen a video, right? It was these people with signs talking about, they're against abortion and stuff like that. And it was like, yeah, just put the baby up for adoption. So the dude with the mic, he was like, okay, so how many adopted kids do you have? And she was like, none. He said, okay, went to the next one. How many adopted kids you have? None. Okay. And then he went to the third one. How many you have? None. So what the fuck are you talking about?
Not a because, and then on top of that, we all know how trash the foster care system is.
Garbage.
So how are you gonna sit up here and tell me you don't have any children that to adopt? The foster system is trash anyways. How about we take the money and try to strengthen that to make sure, if that is the case, to make sure, okay, fine. If that's something, you don't get everything that you want. So let's just say if that's something that you, okay, let's say for the purpose of this conversation,
yep,
that's what you want to do. Cool. You put them up for adoption.
Yep.
The money that we funded to this to make sure that this child is going to have a loving and caring home. I know there's so many kids that I've come into contact with working in education, as far as just knowing people personally, where my mom is adopted. My mom was adopted. Now, granted, she was able to go to a loving home for the most part, but then she still had her issues.
Yes.
There's a lot of things that people don't understand what that comes with that. So everybody's not going to go to the home where they get to live good and eat right. Some people just get using it for the check, and that child ain't nothing but a check to them.
That's it, bro.
So
It's
funny. I just think it's funny for a lot of this bullshit. Like,
bro, people, the opinion, everybody got an opinion. Like I said, it's fine to have an opinion. It's just like when you really don't understand what's going on in somebody else's life, how can you truly speak on that? You know what I'm saying? Like it's different. It's different when you come to me and ask me for my advice.
Mm-hmm.
Other than me just throwing out my unsolicited opinion. Like that means nothing to me. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
This your world. I just live in it, man.
Nah, man. Like, you're not lying. Like, and I think now, because of the age of social media, everybody's opinion is heard.
Yes.
But everybody's opinion, everybody's entitled to their opinion, but everybody shouldn't be. I shouldn't have to hear everything all the time.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, you ain't gotta listen to me. You ain't gotta check in. You ain't gotta subscribe. You ain't gotta do anything.
Bro. None of that.
It's not something that you rock with. Move along.
Please.
But it's crazy because it's like the stuff that people don't fuck with, they plaster out there and get them people to push. When it's people that you could be supporting, that's in your lane, that's doing what you like, but you won't give them people the time of day, the benefit, the nothing. When they out there, this is what you like.
Doing it the right way.
Doing it the right way.
But
let you tell it. Oh, I don't rock with this person, but I'm gonna talk about them on every podcast.
Yep. I'm gonna send it to everybody.
I'm gonna send it to everybody, and I'm gonna get their views up. So now they monetizing, capitalizing, and they making money. Shit, bro. And 9 times out of 10, they making more money than your ass.
Yes.
Here, mad as hell,
bro.
Now, you just promoted that man.
That's why they say no press is bad press, bro. I even think it gets to the point where they probably just be trolling.
No, real talk. You ain't lying. Like,
it's getting them paid, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody got like a very controversial opinion, I'm like, yo, I might get a lot of backlash for this, but it's also gonna pay me a lot of money, and you just put it out. It's media, bro.
I mean, it's to the point where, okay, look at some of the people. Like, even though if you was you Democrat or Republican, some of the people have been voting the same way for years.
Yep.
But the hoods still look the same.
Yep.
Ain't shit changed. Ain't nothing different. Some of these people that get up there and will sit up here and look at the camera and say, I don't support this. Do they truly believe that?
Exactly.
Like, a lot of people, I don't even know truly believe the rhetoric that they say and be out there saying that, but I'm going to do it because it's going to make me that money. So it's like, that's why for me, when I did this, I wanted to make sure I did it the right way. I ain't going to demean, I ain't going to disrespect, I ain't going to disregard. We're going to have a conversation, we're going to keep it respectful. And there might be some times where the debates get heated, but we can respectfully stand 10 tones down on what I believe in. Because I'm not going to push something that I don't truly believe in. 100%. And if I don't believe in that, shit, fuck it. It is what it is. That's just not me. I'm not going to side with that for some money. Because a lot of times, once they know your price, man, you got it. Once I know your price, I got you, bro. 100%. That's why a lot of the folks are, up top. That's why I get mad when a lot of black people get in government sometimes. Because it's like, you forget what you come from, bro? What? Bro, what's up, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? We was out here marching. We was on the trenches for you, bro. Yes. You got up top, got upstairs and said, oh, man, who? Oh, man, I don't know them folk.
It's crazy. It's crazy. So like my and I try not to talk about pop culture on my podcast. I know that it do be controversial, like anything like politics related relationship, but I just happen to hit it every now and then. But I'm objective. So my thing is, bro, it's like I got a lot of friends. I got episode 5 coming out on Friday, right? It's called Fuck Your
Process.
Yeah, fuck your process.
Hey,
right?
you know I said it. Hey, gotta get you gotta help your mans out, get the shameless plug.
I appreciate you.
You know I got you.
Bro, I be having friends be like, yo, like when you about to start like bringing women on there and lighting them up. And I'm like, bro, I'm not doing that. If I ever bring a woman on, bro, it's going to be a classy, tasteful conversation because I only know, I know a lot of classy women, but them is the only ones that, I know a lot of other women, but like I would only bring the professional one because I want to have like a legit conversation. I'm not trying to box somebody in and make them look foolish just to put it on YouTube to monetize it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing, because like my very first episode that I did was with my friend Camille.
I seen it.
Yeah, and I did it with a woman. I did it on purpose because I didn't want nobody to. I wanted to show, like you said, as a man, as a grown man, we may not agree on everything, but we can have a great conversation. 100%. I can let her speak. I ain't gotta cut her off. I ain't gotta overtalk, because a lot of times I see a lot of those episodes where people do overtalk a lot, where the point gets lost. Because now it's so much arguing and back and forth where it's like, okay, so what was the original point? And even if I do get back to the original point, I don't really know why you feel the way you feel.
Exactly.
Why this person? Because you really overtalked this person the whole damn time.
The whole time, bro. Trying to make them look foolish.
And
for some money. For some money, bro. For some money, bro. We be putting money over our community. That'd be the crazy shit to me. Like, I could box anybody in on any topic.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But just to get some more money, bro. What does that say that about my character, bro? My morals, my ethics, bro. And like I said, bro, my foundation is the Most High, Yahweh, bro. So I can't be like, yeah, you know, I believe in God, and then I'm out here like, no, you stupid ass bitch, da 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 da, and I'm throwing this shit on YouTube and everywhere, bro. My character is fucked.
And that's the thing that I think is lost a lot of times with a lot of these people that's in these platforms and in these spaces. If I was to really have a conversation with you and ask you, what is your moral compass? What do you stand on? If I really came to you and said, fuck this YouTube shit, fuck the monetization, all that other stuff, what is the basis of you as a man or a woman? What is it that if somebody had to come to, if God came down here tomorrow and said, what is it that you are going to answer for? Because what people fail to realize is, we want to talk about Kevin Samuel's legacy and what he left behind. What about your legacy as a person, as a man or a woman as a whole? Because it's a lot of, what do you have? What would you leave? What would people say if you was to leave this earth? God forbid, you were to leave this earth tomorrow. What would be your legacy that you leave behind? Are you an upstanding man? Were you a man or woman of your word? Did you hold people accountable? Did you hold yourself accountable? Did you take care of your kids? Did you take care of your family? Did you leave something behind for them to grow when you were in your absence? The shit that people need to worry about, folks is worried about trying to box somebody in and make people look foolish for the bread. Shit, get your money. I'm never going to tell you not to get the bag. But all money ain't good money. And if I'm going to sit up here and demean myself and put myself in a position where I'm going to let people just look at me crazy, destroy my self-worth, my image for the bag, I don't want it. I don't want it. Because eventually, when that money train stops, you have to answer to that shit. I don't care what nobody says. You may not be now, it may not be in 15, it may not be in 20 years, but eventually you're going to have to answer for that.
Yes, bro, every time.
Your kids, if you have kids, your kids are going to see that. Whether they agree with it or not, they might go, I don't know. I'm not in folks' family, but they're going to see that shit. At no point in time will my daughter come and say, Dad, why were you so disrespectful for this? And I'm not saying that I, as a man, don't fall short. I'm never going to sit here and say I'm perfect. So why, because I don't want folks to be hitting the comment. Well, who are you? Do you think
he the man?
You too good? Hey, if you know me, you know my history. You know my story. Shit, I come a long way. I was not the best person or the best version of myself, and I had to do a lot of work just to get here, and I'm still doing the work.
100%.
Myself. 100%. But I'd be damn if I let somebody come over here and trick me on my spot for the bag just to be somebody I'm not.
Facts. Because what do you tell your kids that? You tell your kids, they're like, hey, daddy, you know what I'm saying? Like why are you treating everybody like this? Like, it seems kind of mean. And you're like, nah, I do that to take care of you and the rest of your family. You and your mom. I do this for y'all. I do this all for y'all, right? So then they grow up thinking that that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
They do the same exact shit. They get out here and get the fucking people over because, well, daddy said, and daddy was successful doing this, so now I'm supposed to do it too. And now you just trained a bunch of little gremlins.
And not understanding that you have the wherewithal as, well, I would hope would have the wherewithal as a man or a woman to say, you know what, I do it this way because that's a child. They don't know what they don't know what tact is. They don't know how to do something in taste. And honestly, when I look at a lot of these adults, they don't know how to do a lot of the shit in taste because a lot of them be out here just some of the stuff and it be grown folks. I'm talking 30, 40 plus. Like, nah. This what we on?
Yeah, bro.
This what we on, and that's the one thing that I wanted to get across with for our Black community, man or woman. What is it that we want to leave behind? Because a lot of times when we quick to want to talk about hold somebody else accountable, and that's we should. Can you hold yourself accountable? One.
Facts.
Can you hold yourself accountable? One. Before you get to sweeping on somebody else's steps, before you won't be marching on somebody else's block, hey, can you look yourself in a mirror every day and say, you know what? I'm 10 toes down in what I believe in and how I feel, and this is what I do, and without a shadow of a doubt, I'm okay with that. And I'm not telling you to believe what I believe. I'm not telling you to do what I do. But can you say that for you on your moral principles and grounds? Is that your moral compass? And if you're okay with that, cool. I respect that. Even if I don't agree. But a lot of times for us as a people, we, like you said, we have so many divides that we can't even come together and build. We could be the strongest force in society.
Oh, hands down.
We control so much and have so much power. Motherfucker, we Thanos out here.
Hands down.
We is Thanos out here. And that's what bothers me, because with one snap of our fingers, it go.
We can switch. We can switch a lot of shit, bro. If all the black people just moved to one state and was like, hey, we gonna try this shit out and try and figure it out, bro, it would be cold.
You look at the Elon Musk thing, how he bought Twitter. Honestly, Twitter wasn't jumping until Black Twitter got cracking.
Bro.
Bro. Let's be honest. If somebody said, you know what, bump this, I'm gonna slide this way and make a Black Twitter, make a platform, we don't even need them. It's up. It's up.
Them TikTok dances, bro. Black people made them dances, and now other people are doing them, and they got millions of followers, bro. And it's like, well, come on now.
It's this guy. I want to say his name is Jason Banks, I believe. Okay. He out of Columbus, Ohio. He does this little act where he got the four little dudes. He stands up and he got four little dudes where he acts all four of them out, and they all got their own characters, and they basically go back and forth with their dad, just saying wild stuff. And I guess it was some white lady who was doing it with the little effect with the big head, small body. Mm-hmm. Getting off, monetizing off somebody, and that's what I think is interesting, like how people can get famous off of
somebody else's shit.
Like you just repeating somebody else, lip syncing, so to speak.
Yes.
To get up.
With no credit given to whoever you got the creative idea from. It's like,
none.
Where's your integrity, bro? And there's no integrity, man. There's none. There's no honesty. There's no integrity, and there's no solo creativity, bro. That's why it's like everything that I say, bro. If I steal something, if I steal something from somebody, I make sure I give them credit. But thing said this, and then I'll say it. Or I was talking to my friend, he told me this, or this person said this. I would never be like, yeah, so I was thinking that
as an educator, we all went to school.
Yes.
GED or graduated. Mm-hmm. You were always told to cite your motherfucking source.
100%, bro.
APA, MLA format. So don't sit up here and tell me you don't know how to cite your goddamn source. You're not about to tell me that, I don't know who. No. They told you. go research, motherfucker. Go ahead and do that research and go cite your source. But what you're not gonna do is come up here because you know what? You know what they sent that motherfucker? Hey, you had a paper? They said, oh no, that's plagiarized, homie. Go ahead and take that back. They're going to take it back.
Before we get you up out of here.
Straight zero. Shoot. Hey, and it's even worse in college. See, in high school, then just go ahead and redo it, son. You know you wrong. In college, sitting at that board of judicial, gone. One straight policy. Nah, we ain't going for it.
So we see what you about.
And I think that's the thing too. We need to really start calling that out. And I think a lot of times we, as a black community, I would say personally, we put these celebrities and other people on a pedestal instead of putting us as a community on the pedestal as a whole to be able to build. Because to me, honestly, there's a difference between being famous and being wealthy. And I'd rather be wealthy than famous. I don't care about people knowing me. I'd rather my people be taken care of and my family good. And if I was to be gone, like I said earlier, when you leave this earth, what did you leave behind?
Yeah.
What did you leave behind? And I don't think a lot of people really understand that concept. Like you said, the lack of integrity, the lack of being able to stand on something and hold that true. Like people just do shit without consequences and thinking that, I ain't gonna have to answer for that. I ain't got to think about that. Oh no, I'm gonna go ahead like it's gonna sound messed up. And no, people gonna say, "Oh yeah, I can do what I want." Yes, you can.
You can.
But I'm sorry, and I'm not gonna say I don't look from time to time. But if I look at TikTok now, it's damn near soft porn.
Bro, Twitter too.
Like, goddamn.
Bro, Twitter is actually legit porn.
I seen one tweet. Some girl was getting back shot off. You can see the ceiling. I said, "Oh my god! Oh my damn!"
Bro, they pushing this kind of like agenda that we live in this world with no rules. And when there's no rules, no foundation, no basis for no type of structure, anybody can do whatever the fuck they want, and you can, right? Mm-hmm. But it's like now it's to the point where they're not even mentioning the consequences that come behind it. It's like, okay, so for example, I can trick off, spend a lot of money on women. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I might have some lonely days where I ain't got no money. Well, what was you doing? I was spending all my money on strippers and taking women out. But okay, now you ain't got no money. Mm-hmm. And now they didn't like you. Another example, bro, hot girl summer. Yeah. Enjoy it. On the other end, it might be some consequences. Like some dudes might be uncomfortable with that.
The draft starts in August, September. It will get cold outside. So, I'm just warning you, when folks is letting them go, we know how this go, and we done played the draft before.
Bro, we fucking know, man.
The draft done been played before. You know what I'm saying? You had the summer, you kicking it. As soon as the winter months start to creep up, okay, let me go ahead and start to solidify my roster right now.
You got to.
You got to make sure, because I'm going to be warm at night, goddamn. I'm going to tell you right now. I will refuse to be out here in the cold. I will not.
Yes, bro.
But that's the thing, like, we understood. I think a lot of times people just think, like you said, there's no consequences. Oh, I can do it freely, and now I'm just expected to everybody to accept me as I am. Bro, be who I am. Accept me as I am. You got to take me as is. It don't work like that.
It don't, because I don't have to. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really don't have to.
Because I'm going to be honest. My mom used to tell, don't no woman want no man that can cook, clean, or do for himself. So I'll be damned if I come over here, and you might look up. You might look up and catch you, you know what I'm saying? I done been bumming it a couple times where, I done, shit didn't work out for your boy. Yeah. And then that it was short-lived because she eventually got hit. Oh, nah, you got to go. You gotta go. You ain't with the shit. You need to get your shit together. And just as a man personally, I would rather want to get my shit together.
100%.
I don't want to be out here. And I don't understand why that's hard to ask for the other side. Like, I don't understand why that is a hard concept to ask, because I don't have to accept you as you are, especially when you out here bringing bullshit.
You know what I think it is, bro? And this is probably a hot take right here, bro, because like I read this book called The Way of the Superior Man, right? Mm-hmm. And there's a chapter in there, I forgot what the chapter is called, it's escaping me, but basically what they were talking about in the chapter is that women don't technically lie according to man's standard of what a lie is. And what I mean by that, because remember I said the whole English Spanish thing, right? Mm-hmm. women say what they feel in the moment. So it's not a lie.
Because that's how they truly feel.
Because
right
that's
then
how
and
I
there.
feel right now.
Mhm.
Now, 2 hours from now, I might say something completely different.
Mm.
I'm not lying. That's how I felt back then, 2 hours ago. This is how I feel now. And we'd be like, yo, what the fuck, bro? You know what I'm saying? Because we straight down the middle. It's either you do or you don't. They're like, well, you know, I might. There ain't no might, bro. But the thing is, bro, that's why you gotta learn how to speak Spanish with them, bro. You have to learn how to speak that language. Otherwise, bro, you're just gonna be frustrated. And that's why a lot of dudes is frustrated, bro, because they ain't never had to do nothing like that. They're like, bro, these chicks is crazy. No, they're not. They all this. It's literally, bro. It's like you seen Wolf of Wall Street, where you talk about the straight line. You talk about the straight line method, bro. It's a sale, bro. All of it is the same exact shit. You know what you gotta do. You know what you have to say. And you know what you gotta be in order to attract women, bro. It's no different. Stop acting like, oh man, they don't like me because of this. Nah, bro, it's because you ain't got your shit together. Because any nigga with a shit together can get anybody.
They would give you a chance. You gotta fight chance. You gotta fight chance.
You got something going for you. They be like, okay, he look cool or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He look like he doing his thing. But if you ain't got nothing, bro, it's not gonna work out for you, bro. And I don't think men like to hear that shit either. Cause it's like, yeah, bro, like, yeah, you might not have enough money. But why are women only worried about money? Bro, it ain't about that. You know you have to provide. You know that.
And that's the thing. Like, it's like for us, I look at it like this. We all come from different walks of life. You may not be a college graduate, you may be a truck driver, you may do whatever, but how are you providing for your family? And what is the effort and the means that you are trying to do that to provide? I think that's what people need to, that's the baseline for me, because it's like, when I look at it, I don't need you to be making 100,000.
Yeah.
But can you sustain your household living within your means and what that looks like for you and for your family? Because here's the thing: nobody should have to take care of you. Like, at the end of the day,
100%.
Don't nobody need to take care of you. As a man out here in these streets, getting it, doing what you got to do. I'm not gonna say it's easy for the black male. Right. I'm not gonna say that at all. But you're gonna have to put in some work, 100%. And that effort and that work is going to tell me, like you go back and say, to your character, to who you are as a person, as a man, and what you're willing to go through to better yourself. Yeah. What are the links that you're willing to take to better yourself? That provides potential opportunity and gives you other things to look at. Where women might look at you and say, "Well, he ain't got it right now, but that man is hustling. He ain't never in the house. He ain't never out here kicking it every weekend out here drinking. Facts. He is on his grind." I can't be mad at a man that's on his grind, because guess what? Shit, I can't say he kicking his feet up. Exactly. He always foot to the pavement, and he may be tired. He doing something. Him doing something, I can look at that. I can work with that, and vice versa. Because I'd be damned if I said, no, you gonna
not a chance.
No,
not a fucking chance.
No. You would not be bumming around with me.
Not a fucking chance.
No. And I'm gonna be real with you, especially if people may not agree with this, especially if you got a college degree. The hell you go to school for if you ain't gonna use it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you, like, because it was a couple of people that I went to school with where it's like, I went to college to find a husband so I could be a stay-at-home mom. The fuck you could have did? Nah. This is what you did? No. You came up here to go to debt. I know you ain't get the scholarship, so there's no way you about to tell me.
Somebody got to pay that off. Yeah, somebody's gonna have to pay that off. You know what I'm saying? And then the because it's an equal exchange. If you want to be a stay-at-home mom, it's completely fine.
Exactly.
You also have to. It got to be an exchange somewhere, because you can't be a stay-at-home mom and then not do nothing. Like, that doesn't even make any sense. You know what I'm saying?
Because a lot of times you hear this, I'm a stay-at-home mom, but I want to be an entrepreneur, but I'm not doing that. To me, I believe this, especially when it comes to kids and things. Whatever works for you and your household,
100%.
Do what works for you. I think a lot of people are trying to take this one mold and put it into a cookie cutter and say, everybody cut, paste this. Mm-hmm. This is what everybody needs to do. I am not you, you are not me, you are not her, and vice versa. So we can't sit up here and act like what's going to work for them is going to work for me and it's going to work for you, because it's not. Because what some people would consider doing their family. For me, I would want to be an involved parent. I don't care if I was working all day or not. I'm going to come home and spend time with my child because at the end of the day, regardless of what the situation is, because that is important to me. 100%. I understand that me being around my child is going to facilitate being around her mother, being around her father. That's important. Some people, for them, if the husband works a lot, he's going to do the work duties and do that, and the mom's going to provide, and the dad might come home, kiss him goodbye. You know what I'm saying? I might show up to a couple meetings, and that works for them. And you know what I'm saying? Or the mom might work, and the dad might be saying, it's what works for you. And I think people need to understand that. But too many people trying to put their, I'm not going to say insecurities, but they're trying to project. It's bad. They want to project what they want onto you, and what's it. If that person ain't what you looking for and what you need, that ain't what you need anyway. Quit, because a lot of times you trying to go for somebody that you know damn well. We see the red flags. You know damn well that person ain't for you, wasn't gonna be for you. So don't come to me complaining and crying when this person ain't give you what you was looking for.
Bro,
you know that person wasn't it.
Bro, for some reason though, as humans, we just can't fucking help it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know damn well that chick ain't for you, bro. She got red flags all over her face. But for some reason,
it's the forbidden fruit, James.
Bro, you just
forbidden fruit, bro. You just need a bite. You just want a bite, man. You just want a bite, goddamn it. You just one time for the one time.
Bro, it's crazy. But then you look to your friend zone. Plenty of quality women in there. Plenty of quality women, bro, in the friend zone.
Do men friend zone women? Because I heard, sometimes be like, nah. I believe they do.
Yeah, they do.
I believe they do. Because it's like, it's some women that I say maybe the tomboy, the girl that might, that just girl might get, you know what I'm saying, just mad cool. Man. But she probably the one you really rock with. But you over here trying to get the bourgeois out here, knowing damn well she about to take you up top and top in your pockets, you know damn well. But, and that's the thing too, it goes back to that mentality of fame and what we want to do. A lot of people want to do as humans, we want what looks good and aesthetically pleasing to the outside. Are you doing it for you or are you doing it for them? Because here's the thing. Why do you really want to be with this person? Exactly. Do you truly love them? Do you truly want to be with them? Do you truly want to give everything you got and put in everything you got to this person? Because I'm going to be honest with you. If I really don't fuck with you like that, I'm not about to continue to give my money and time. Because here's the thing. Times is hard. You're not about to be talking about, I got to go to Root Chris for the 300 on the first day. We're going to go to this coffee shop. We're going to see what you're talking about. And we might take a walk in the park.
In the park.
We're going to get creative. Oh, you don't want to be creative? You don't want to look out for your... No.
Bro, it's crazy, bro. But even vice versa too, bro. Like dudes in the friend zone, man. I be talking like I did an episode last week, bro. And I'm talking about like there's no way anybody can get out of the friend zone. If you're a dude, you cannot get out of the friend. You cannot get out of a woman's friend zone unless it is strictly for convenience. And to the point where she tired of dealing with these ain't shit motherfuckers that don't like her back, that she just like, you know what, James, you a cool motherfucker. You been here. You know what I'm saying? You got good energy. Why not? That's convenience, bro. You know what I'm saying? And if you're willing to sit there that long to be a convenient boyfriend, bro, you're a whack ass nigga to me. And that's just my opinion.
Honestly, I'll take it a step further.
For sure.
I'm not gonna be your friend
at all.
Because here's the thing. I'm gonna be real with you. Especially at this age, maybe when you was in college, okay, you learning, you growing. At this age, I got the friends I need.
100%.
I got enough friends. I ain't here to be your goddamn friend. Fuck, I gotta be your friend for. Because here's the thing. What that does is it gives you open access to you to have unlimited access to me when you feel comfortable and when you're like, when the access that I want, I can't never get.
Hey, and will never get.
And I will never get. So I know what the hell I want, and I gotta sit up and play the side. Nah, why Bobby Johnson over here dogging her,
going ham, bro. And then, the crazy part, they hitting you for the advice, bro. This nigga, you like, yo, what you mean?
He done did me wrong again. I done caught him in the bed cheating with Keisha, and he said, "Don't worry about it, baby." You know what I'm saying? No. And then niggas gonna be like, I understand, but you got the real one right in front of you. If you just open your eyes. Open your eyes. She ain't gonna open her eyes. She know what she got her eyes closed, getting smashed. You know what time it is. She ain't opening up nothing. Now for you, it is
Not
closed.
for you, bro.
She ain't opening for you. It is closed, bro.
And bro, and contrary to popular belief, bro, this is what all those YouTube pages were trying to get men to understand. Like, yo, work on yourself, get better, so you don't get stuck in that zone where you don't have access to women at all. And then women started watching, like, nah, that's some bullshit. And like, no,
you want that available access, that
100%.
unlimited access to people that really, honestly, to me, it's low self-esteem for them on their part as a man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because we done all been there for, you done played a role, try to see if you thought you was going to change their mind. And you might have lucked up every now and again. Yeah. Like, out of convenience, you probably barely was able to knock that off. You know what I'm saying? Off convenience.
Oh, on a good day. You caught her on a good day.
Oh man, sometimes it's about space and opportunity. And on the opportunity, we just, how you used to be on campus.
You gotta be ready. You gotta be ready.
You gotta be ready. You got to be ready. Because she'll hit you with you gotta be quicker than that. You'll be sick. Because you get that text. Hey, I'm coming through. And you miss out. Oh, bro, you be sick. You
gonna be hurting.
Oh, man, that was your one opportunity. And you blew it. You blew it. But that's real. Like, I think a lot of times, like, for us men, period, before you enter in any relationship, you need to definitely work on yourself. Yes. Be prepared for being the best man and the best version you can be. I'm not saying don't date. I'm not saying don't be but at least be in a position where you could be like, I'm comfortable with myself and I know what I want. Because a lot of times I heard this, I can't think of the gentleman's name who I heard this from, but he was talking, he was like, I was dating this chick and I told her, what I was feeling and what I want. And she told me, I'm cool. I'm good on that. And she said, oh, okay. I appreciate you. I'm gonna be out. And she said, really? You just not gonna put up a fight?
Was that Seinfeld clip?
No, I wasn't. No, it wasn't Jerry Seinfeld. It was this black guy that was talking. But it's similar to that. Whereas it's like, so you're not gonna put up a fight? Nah, because I know my worth as a man to know that why would I waste my time continuing to bang on a door that I know that's not going to be prosperous for me? I know I'm not going to get no fruit from this tree. I know nothing's going to come from this. Yeah. So why would I continue to plant here when ain't shit going to come? So if ain't nothing going to come from me, shit, I'm going to go ahead and take my seeds somewhere else and go water them over here. And maybe I get something else. But right here, this is a dead root right here. This ain't nothing going.
Bro, and the content like that, like I said, that's on these pages, are for us. This is how we need to be taught. You know what I'm saying? This is how other men got to tell men. The issue is women are watching it now, right? And they're like, nah, you can't talk like that. It's not interpreted for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Now we can get the same point across if we interpreted Spanish for them. But it's not. It's in plain ass English, bro. Right down the middle for men. Hey, man, stop simping. Hey, man, stop doing this. Hey, man, know your value. And they like, well, nah, we don't be doing that. It's not for y'all. This is for us. You know what I'm saying? So we understand and we get it. That's why when motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, going through some shit or, Kevin Samuels dying and stuff, like, we like, damn, bro, like that motherfucker was spitting. When everybody else be like, nah, he was hating. You be like, okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing. It's like hating for what? What you got to hate on? Again, to me, I go back. If it don't apply, let it fly. If that don't, and a lot of folks is like, honestly, there's somebody out here for everybody. I truly believe that.
100%.
You got to be willing to deal with who is on your level or deal with who you want to. Aspire to get whoever you want to get. Yep. That is your choice. That is your prerogative at the end of the day. But a lot of people, it's just like living outside of your means. Instagram then flexed a lot of people out here to be out here thinking they got it, scamming, broke, ain't got shit. But you out here saying you out here taking a picture on somebody else's whip out here. Oh, it's me. To me, that's mind-boggling to me that I'm gonna do so much for aesthetic so people can think that I got it. First off, I was always taught I'm not gonna show you. I'm gonna act broke and be and have it because that's an easy lick where I'm from. You get it. Oh, you got it. Cool. Yes. Cool. I'm gonna come see you. You don't know when, you don't know why, but I'm gonna come see you. That's what that is. but I'm gonna fake it for people who don't know me.
It's stupid, bro. It's stupid.
That's
We're notorious. Our community is notorious for that shit, though. Notorious.
I mean, I as a person who did it, look, I know I refer back to college because that's where my mindset was with a lot of this.
Yeah.
I go back to the refund baller.
Yes, bro.
Let's be honest. For a lot of us, them refunds, bro, we never saw that type of money at all in our life.
Ever, bro.
Because we was either helping, for at least for my case, I was either putting money into the household, trying to help out, do something in that way. So when I'm over here, first thing I'm to the store. I'm at the mall. I'm getting it, like knowing damn well that's supposed to go to books, food, this, rent, whatever.
Could have got a house. Could have bought a fucking house, bro.
And that, you know what's crazy to me with that? I wish I would have known about financial literacy then.
You know what's crazy, bro? I think even if we knew, we still wouldn't have listened.
Really?
Still
You might be right.
Still
you might be right.
Wouldn't have gave a fuck, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like if some older distinguished gentleman came to us like, hey man, y'all should really put y'all money together going on this property. Shut your old ass up.
Nigga, who is you? Nigga, you just hate ass nigga. Man, you just trying to, hey, you on some Ponzi scheme shit. Hey, but you know it's crazy because we definitely tried to get the money towards the end of the run, trying to put it together. There's a couple things we were in on.
It didn't work, bro.
Oh my God.
Hey, it just wasn't our time, bro. It's cool.
Hey, bro, I ain't mad at it because I'm like, hey, you know, they get you in them rooms, it be sounding real good too. Like, yeah, so we gonna do this. You gonna make, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get this many people. You know how many people I know? Not knowing you done got Peter, John, and Jay. They all know the same damn people. You done hit them. Man, I done heard this already, bro. Go on somewhere with that bullshit. I done heard that shit already, G. I ain't with it.
It's wild. But we got time now, you know what I'm saying? We still young, you know what I'm saying? So we still have the ability to keep growing and getting better. So that's the good part about it.
Yeah, man, yeah. And, you know, at the end of the day, like I said, I definitely want to leave it on this note right here is that just as people, as a whole, I'm not focused on any other community but the Black community. Because that's the community that I resonate with. That's the community that I'm in 24/7. And no matter what, I will always be looked at as a Black man.
Yes.
Let's do better. Hold ourselves accountable, hold each other accountable, and make sure we are putting ourselves in the best light to be successful and quit doing stuff that ain't going to get us to that next level.
True.
There's people out here that's doing what we got to do, and it's not always going to look like how you think it's going to look like. There's multiple ways to skin a cat. So let's go ahead and do what we got to do to put ourselves on and put ourselves in a position. Because at the end of the day, it's about what we live for the next generation. We are at that stage now where we are it. Our time is now. We are making the moves now. So when we get to the back nine, what we need to make sure stuff is prepared and laid in order for that. And I think, you know, we also need to make sure we pay the respects to the dead. At the end of the day,
100%.
Kevin Sanders was a Black man in our community. We lost him. However he was lost, it was tragic. Yep. His mother still has to grieve. His daughter still has to grieve. It is nobody's karma why somebody died. This man wasn't a murderer. He wasn't a pedophile. He wasn't doing none of that shit that people, that is a different case. The way they're talking about this person, this man was not in jail. He was a cancer survivor, a college graduate. He was out here trying to make something of himself with the abilities that he had. You may not agree with all his points. You may not have fucked with half the shit he said. You may not think the way he talked to Black women was respectable, and you have every right to feel that way. But to come out here and be disrespectful, to shit on this man, so to speak, and to be like, man, that's what he get, yada yada yada, I'm elated, I'm happy, or that I ain't gotta give him no grace.
That's it.
We've all got skeletons in the closet. If somebody said, man, fuck what you got going on, and I'm not gonna give you no grace because I didn't like your talking points, and I'm gonna go in here and tell you to rest and da 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 and woody woody woo, that would be a problem. And your family members will be hot and upset as well too. And I think the difference between us and this society now is that we live in the age of social media. So especially when you're famous, you don't get a chance to grieve in peace. Everybody sees everything on the purpose. Every day what goes on. And I think a lot of us, if we were all in this light where people put us on the front street like that, a lot of us would be like, I wouldn't be talking so much if I was
at all.
I wouldn't be out here with my chest out knowing damn well that I got this type of people. And shit, you got family members that act worse than that, and you ain't holding them accountable. So, we gonna hold it there for right today, man. I definitely gotta have you come back on.
Bro, this shit was lit.
Hey, this was lit, bro. This
was fire, bro.
Hey, this is a good combo, man.
That shit was fire.
I'm glad you came on. I definitely gotta have you on again. What I want you to do right now, this is your opportunity. Hey, we didn't got all the shameless plugs in.
Yeah.
We gotta get one more out. Talk to the people, let them know what you got coming up, where they can find you, follow you, all that good stuff. Go ahead, talk to the people real quick.
Okay, so you can find me James Cozell on Instagram, TikTok. I think that's all I got at the moment. My podcast, Convos with Cozell, it's on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts, episodes every Friday. This Friday, fuck your process, it's going down.
It's going down. You heard it here first, it's going down. Fuck your process is the Convos with Cozell. Make sure you check that out. For me, you can follow me on IG and TikTok at Kingship Podcast. Hey, and also, if you want to support this channel, support me. Right now I'm in the hood right now. I'm trying to get my equipment up. I'm trying to get my production up. Hey, you can cash at me at Kingship Podcast, man. If you want to support this channel, look out for your boy, help a brother out. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to, hone in on my craft and trying to, talk to my people out here. And like I said, put my good people on, just like my good brother right here, James, man. Hey, this ain't hard to do, man. You just got to be wanting to be intentional about it. Everybody not going to rock with it, but I'm going to do what I can do. And if you rock with it, man, fuck with me, man. And I appreciate it. Also, check out the merch, Generation of Kings, man. You'll see that with the link is in the bio. Go ahead and cop some of that, man. I appreciate y'all. Again, this is another episode of the Kingship Podcast, y'all. Hey, my good brother James. Hey, we gonna be out here. Hey, peace, love, and blessings. I hope y'all be easy, man, and continue to build on what y'all got, man. Be easy. One love.
Hey.